In Norway, there is a place called Death Valley, a quiet, cold valley near Bergen, where fog hangs low and secrets stay buried. On November 29, 1970, a father and his two daughters were hiking through it. They weren't expecting to find anything unusual, but what they saw that day would haunt them forever. A woman, dead, burned, lying on her back in the rocks. No ID, no name. Her face was gone. Her fingerprints burned away. No one ever came forward, and no one ever figured out who she was. This is the true story of the Isdal Woman, one of Europe's most chilling and mysterious unsolved cases. The day was cold and grey. The man and his daughters were hiking through Isdalen, or Ice Valley. Suddenly, they noticed something lying between the rocks. It looked like a person, but something was wrong. It was the body of a woman. Her clothes were partly burned. Her arms were bent at a strange angle, like a boxer defending herself. Her face and hair had been destroyed by fire. Next to her were a few personal items, a watch, some jewelry, and a burnt umbrella. But no ID, no bag, no name. Police quickly arrived. They said the smell of burnt flesh was so strong, it was hard to stand near the body. Nothing made sense. Why was only the front of her body burned? Why were her belongings placed neatly around her? And who was she? Police searched the scene carefully. They noticed that all the labels had been cut out of her clothes. Even the prescription label on a small cream tube was removed. No passport, no wallet, not a single clue about her identity. But she had not been there long. There were fresh tracks nearby. Someone had placed her there. But was it the woman herself, or someone trying to hide something? Then, a breakthrough. A few days later, police found two suitcases at the Bergen train station. Inside were clothes, a hairbrush, makeup, and wigs. Lots of wigs. The suitcases also had coins from different countries, and one pair of glasses, which held a fingerprint. It matched the woman. So now police knew the suitcases were hers. But instead of helping, they only added more questions. Why so many disguises? Why so careful to remove all ID? Was she trying to vanish? Or was she hiding from someone? Police checked hotel records and train routes. They discovered she had traveled all over Norway. Each time, she gave a different name: Genevieve Lancier, Claudia Tielt, Fenella Lorch. She used fake passports and said she came from Belgium, or sometimes Germany. In every hotel, she changed her appearance. She wore different wigs, different clothes. One time, she said she was an antiques dealer. Another time, a traveling saleswoman. She was elegant, quiet, and always alone. One hotel worker said she spoke English. Another said she spoke German, but no one really knew her, and no one remembered seeing her with friends or family. Only one thing was certain: she was hiding something. In her suitcase, police found a small piece of paper. It looked like random letters and numbers, but it was a travel code. They cracked it. Each letter and number marked her journey: Paris, Stavanger, Bergen, Trondheim. It was her own private record, but again, it revealed no real name, just places, dates, and silence. Doctors examined her body. They found over 50 sleeping pills in her stomach, but they hadn't fully dissolved yet, which meant she was still alive when the fire started. There was smoke in her lungs. That meant she was breathing during the fire. There was also a bruise on her neck, from a hit or a fall. Cause of death: carbon monoxide and pills. Police ruled it a suicide. But not everyone believed that. The position of the body, the untouched back, the missing identity, the bruising. It didn't feel like a woman who wanted to end her own life. In February 1971, the woman was buried in Bergen. No one claimed her. No family, no friends. The police arranged a Catholic funeral, just in case. They placed her body in a zinc coffin, so it could be preserved. One day, they hoped, someone might come forward, but no one ever did. Many people believe the woman was a spy. After all, it was the Cold War. Norway had secret military testing areas, and her fake names and disguises felt like something from a spy movie. Was she caught in a secret operation, or trying to escape one? Others say she may have been running from something else, a dangerous person, a criminal group, or even her own past. To this day, no one knows. The Isdal Woman's case remains open. Decades later, investigators have tried new DNA tests. They believe she may have been from Central or Eastern Europe, but her name and her story are still missing. Her grave is marked with only one word: unknown. But behind that silence, there was a real life, a real woman, and a secret that may never be uncovered.